everybody, it's me, Whimsy, again.
Hey! Hey! How y'all doing?
I know, I've been gone for like a hot minute, but there was a very good reason why. I was actually on vacation in Japan. So this was touchdown in Tokyo. I arrived at the Haneda Airport around like midday. I would say like maybe late 4 o'clock. And I'll be real, they had signs that said do not record in this airport. So I did not because I was not trying to get locked up abroad. Yeah, so they take that seriously. So this is a little fit checked of me waiting for the train so I could get to my hotel in Roppongi. I'm super excited. I was just testing out my new camera because I got like this Osmo 3 Pocket, and this is my first time using it. So I was like getting used to the tracking and stuff. It was probably the worst experience of my life. I'm being dramatic. Being dramatic. But this was probably the worst part of my trip, and I'm gonna be really honest. Exiting that long flight and then having to take public transportation in a foreign country with big luggage, and it's hot as hell. It was hotter than I thought it was gonna be. It was not fun. And it was just, I'm a clumsy person, and being clumsy in Japan and a foreigner is not a fun or good thing because, and personally too, if you're very self-conscious, because I felt like I was in those people's way. I was like, oh my God, these people just want to go to work. These people are just trying to get home. These people were just trying to do this. And here I am bumping into people by accident, or like I'm not lifting up my luggage the right way, like hopping off the escalator. It took me a hard time, and like everything is so streamlined. Like little mistakes like that, like I could tell, like I don't know. Anyways, that was the worst part, but luckily I ended up in my hotel in Roppongi and started my Japan adventure. So once I got to the hotel and I was able to like relax, put everything down, I was ready to like hit the streets. So this is just video of me walking around Roppongi. I think it's a really cute town. I chose it because it was close enough to the Tokyo Tower that you can see it in the distance. I thought that was very cute. So basically walking around Japan felt surreal, especially the first night. Like everything's different. People are speaking a different language. It really did not feel real, but I was super excited to be there, and just walking around, like just to get myself familiar with everything, was really fun. And like looking for places to eat and things like that. So, you know, here we are. So I saw this big store and I was like, this has to be what the people be talking about. It was a Don Quixote, whatever it's called, donkey. I was like, let me see what's in here. It was just like a Family Dollar, just a really big family. I'm joking. It had a lot of stuff. It was very diverse. It had so many things and so many different floors. And they were like open 24/7. The ones I went to were open 24/7. And this one in Roppongi was really cute. I didn't even end up buying anything, which is the funny thing. I just wanted to look, and I feel like I did that a lot on this trip. I would just go places just to like look and like see. There was just a lot of like little things. I ended up going again to another donkey later to get like all my things that I need for like souvenirs and stuff, but that was it. Now, at this point, I was hungry. I was low-key just trying to get some ramen or something like really basic, but since it was the first night, I was like gonna try something new. I went to this place called Cossette, and it was basically like a premium meat course, so they serve like different types of meat and things like that. So this is me at the restaurant. It was like a very secluded area, but the lighting was god awful. So I was like, cut the cameras, cut the cameras. So I didn't record anything inside, but here are some pictures of the meal. They had like basic salads. They had like really good flank meat. I don't know if this was awful. This was like raw Wagyu. Never again. Never again. This was like Wagyu sushi, which was okay. I don't think I'm a big fan of Wagyu. Not cooked, like uncooked Wagyu. Like they had like beef tongue. They had like this really good rice. They had even desserts. This was bussin'. It was like a beef plum soup, which was really good. This was me trying to not let the meat catch on fire, which it definitely did. They had some kind of fish, girl, I don't even know. But this was a kicker. Look at this. Look at the presentation here. Look at the smoke. Look at the... for the sandwich. And the sandwich was alright, y'all. It was okay. So... instead of going straight back to the hotel, I just ended up finding a spot where I could kind of record the Tokyo Tower. It was super cute. I really like the way it looked at night, so I was basically hanging out. Me in Japan was completely different. Like, I barely slept while I was there. Like, I was trying to get my money's worth, my time's worth. So at this point, I headed back to the hotel. The hotel we stayed at was some like generic APA hotel there. It was alright. It was kind of small, but you know, it was what it was. Honestly, I had a lot of plans for tomorrow, which you guys will see. Day 0 recap. This was the 18th of April and total steps 23,027. So for day 1, my first official full day in Japan, I had a lot to do. My plan on Wanderlog, as you can see, was a lot. I will tell you this day, I probably did so little of it. Maybe I was too ambitious, honestly. This is a day 1 fit check. I was going to be doing a lot of walking and shopping today, so I tried to get a really basic fit today. This is outside my hotel room, as you can see, and I was ready to go. So this is me in Roppongi during the day. I am on my way to the train station so I can catch a ride to go see Meiji Shrine. I know that's a really big shrine, I think one of the most popular ones. So I wanted to visit that first, and since Harajuku was really close by, that was a part of the plan too, was to visit Harajuku. So this was the entrance to the Meiji Shrine. As you can see, it was huge and absolutely beautiful, I do have to say. By the time I got there, it was getting a little crowded because the tour buses were coming in and there were so many tour groups like everywhere. Like I felt like I was in a sea of tour groups, but that was fine because honestly, it was just so serene and beautiful to look at. So of course, at the entrance of the Meiji Shrine, I had to go look at the rules because of course, you know, I was not trying to get in trouble over there, so I made sure to follow all the rules. a ginkgo tree? I think it is. It's one of the oldest trees. So I ended up getting tickets to go to the Meiji Garden. So this is me getting my little stamps. I've been collecting stamps the entire time. I think I got like a couple at the airport and I saw this one, so I had to get it too. So the Meiji Garden was really pretty. It really was. I feel like the whole shrine itself was pretty, but the garden was like gorgeous. I think it was azalea season. I would like to see it in different seasons because I could tell like certain areas were like kind of empty, but it's still like really good. This is me walking. It was a hike. I was walking for a hot minute here. I even helped these tourists. They didn't know where the exit was. Look at me being a good citizen worldwide. So after this very long and treacherous walk in this garden, it was time to go and find something to eat. So I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know where I walked or where was I. I know I was like in the same area, but I found this random like cafe. And when I tell you they had the most bussin' sandwich, I'm not saying this just because I'm from Jersey and, you know, I enjoy a good turkey sandwich. And this was probably the best sandwich I had on this trip, so it was really good. So I finally ended up in Harajuku, and this was probably one of the places that I wanted to go the most. This is Takeshita Street, like a really popular touristy place. And when I tell you, it was probably the most crowdiest places that I went to. Like when I was there, I was like, oh, this is the over tourism that people be talking about. It was so many people. So I didn't get a lot of good videos, but this street had a lot of cute stores. They had animal cafes, like trinkets, and everybody looked good. When I tell you everybody's outfits was the people who actually lived there, like the Japanese people, they were styled to the nines. They look good. I ended up only eating one of these crepes. It was a crepe. It was all right. I ended up also going to one of those capsule places, and honestly, if I had more 100 yen coins, I'd probably have gotten way more things here. They're lucky. They're lucky. So because it was so crowded, I did not stay in this area for very long, but of course a girl had to eat, so I ended up getting curry. I went to this place called Mino Ringo, and it was a very small shop, and I got this pork curry. The gravy was delicious. It was really good. The chunks of pork, they're all right. Ginza was gorgeous. I can definitely see why online they basically said it was a bougie place to be. There's a lot of high-end stores. There's like a lot of people too. Again, I think the jet lag was getting to me. I was just like, I didn't even do a lot of shopping, which I regret, but next time. So after exploring Ginza, I ended up back at the hotel. But before I got to the hotel, I grabbed some quick ramen. It was super good. All the ramen I had in Japan, super good. Noda. But after that, I fell asleep for a few hours and woke up so hungry that I hopped out of my bed and made my way to the convenience store. You guys are liars. The internet are liars, y'all. I went to the convenience store, or the kobinis, whatever. I went to a whole bunch and got like all the most popular things that I see online, and I was like, I'm gonna try them. Like, let me see if they're bussin' or not. So I got like the egg sando, I got the strawberry sandwich, I got onigiri, I got, what else did I get? Other stuff too. And Pringles. Mind your business about the Pringles. I needed chips. But that's besides the point. I recorded my reaction to eating these things, and I can't even like show it because it was like on my phone. And I look a mess, a hot mess. Like, I'm like in bed. It's like 3 in the morning. It's dark. I didn't turn on the lights, and I'm just eating these things like in a corner. And I'm like, ugh. Anyways, so let me tell you what I would rate. So first off, the whipped cream strawberry sandwich, I knew I wasn't gonna like. I knew when it was explained to me, I was like, well, why can't I just eat the whipped creams and the strawberries? Why do I have to put it in between 2 slices of bread? That doesn't make sense. Why would bread taste good with that? And I was right. It did not taste good with that. And especially in sandwich, I was like, it was, I did not like it. I would give that, I would give them all terrible ratings. I did not like that. I feel like I could have just gotten it separately. The egg sandwich, maybe I was a hater because what was I thinking? Do I eat eggs in real life? Am I like an egg connoisseur that I would go to Japan and eat these egg sandwich and be like, oh my God, that's so good? No, I don't really like eggs. So when I opened it, I literally was repulsed by the smell. I was like, ooh. Like, I was like gagging, and I took a bite, I spit it out. I was like, no, not for me. The onigiri was fine. I've had onigiri before. There's like an H Mart right by me. Like, I've eaten them before. It was good, actually. Very fresh. Yeah. So I did not have a good time trying any of those things. You know what was good? What was good? This was good. I did drink a lot of these. It was cheap. It did get the job done, and it didn't taste like butt. So that ends day 1, and that was April 18th, and total steps 23,830. I actually posted it. I actually made the video when I posted it, so I'm very happy. I have quite a few more videos left that I have to post and I'm editing, so make sure you follow and subscribe and do all that good stuff. I have a lot of videos related not to Japan coming up, of different manhwa, manga, webtoons that I'm reading, different anime hot takes, things like that. I did not forget that part. This is just really exciting for me, so I just wanted to share what I did in Japan and just wanted to thank you guys for watching.